WTJU.net. This week's concerts during the Folk Marathon are brought to you by our Offbeat Roadhouse sponsor, Ting, lightning fast fiber internet for your home and business. Welcome to the stage at WTJU. This is the third night of our 8 concerts this week as part of the Folk Marathon, and we are thrilled to have had some great concerts to kick things off Monday and Tuesday. And tonight, well, this is a group I've been waiting to bring to the stage for some time, and I'm going to introduce them in just a moment, but I want to let you know we are here raising funds for WTJU. And the numbers to call, 434-924-3959, online at WTJU.net. We're going to try to raise $1,000 in this hour, and I don't think that's going to be a problem with whom I'm about to introduce. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Henry's favorites.
Thank you. Bottle in your hand, bottle in your hand, bottle in your hand. Dance all night with a bottle in your hand. Come on, give the fiddler a brand. Who's been here since I've been gone? Pretty little girl with her red dress on. She put it off and I put it on. In come Johnny with the big boots on. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming tonight, everybody, and thank you for tuning in, all of you out there. And Peter, thank you for having us here tonight to play for WTJU and the Folk Marathon. We're really, really happy to be here. We're going to start the next song. We're going to do one of Jim's original tunes. This is Jim Childress over here playing the fiddle. And Mark Beals next to me playing the bass. I'm Pete, and this is my wife, Ellen Vigor. Thank you all. And this tune is called Going Back to Athens. It's named for some friends of ours, Mark and Hillary Burhans from Athens, Ohio.
Live right here at the stage at WTJU on this third night of the 2024 Folk Marathon. That's the sounds of Uncle Henry's favorites. We're thrilled to get him in here, and we're thrilled to have such a great studio audience here with us. And we are here to raise funds for WTJU, and the way we do that is by asking you to call 434-924-3959, going online to WTJU.net. Our goal for this hour is $1,000, and we've had a few pledges already. We want to thank Kim and Jimbo out there for making a lovely pledge, Janice, Ian, and let's see, oh yeah, Mac out there as well. So many thanks to them. And you can follow their lead at 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. Whatever you can manage to do is certainly appreciated. And we're going to be sending a little jar around the room for the studio audience so they don't feel left out. I know you would hate to feel left out, so we'll make sure you're content. But remember why we're here. We've been here since 1957, and it's all volunteer announcers bringing you great programming all year long, and something that certainly in the folk department we have done for many years now is bring you live music every week. Pre-COVID, it was at least 4 times a week we were having live acts in. We're trying to build back up to that, and this week we've got 8 great acts playing for us live, and that includes this very night with Uncle Henry's favorites. So rather than me prattle on too much more, let me just give out the phone number one last time for this break, 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. Now let's get back to Uncle Henry's favorites.
Yeah. Thanks, Peter. I noticed that we've been here longer than the station. kind of a young thing, the station.
Not as a band.
We've only been together 40 years.
Yeah. We're going to do a little thing, make me a palette on the floor with a little Arthur Smith interlude thrown in from time to time called the Freight Train Moan.
I'm going to Atlanta just to look around. Going to Atlanta just to look around. Things there don't suit me, I'll find another town. Breakfast in Georgia, dinner in Tennessee. Breakfast in Georgia, dinner in Tennessee. Yonder goes that gal with major wreck on me. Make me a pallet down on your floor. Make me a pallet down on your floor. Would you turn a stranger away from your door? The train that I ride is 40 coaches long. The train that I ride is 40 coaches long. Gal that I love's on that train and gone. Look down the track just as far as I can see. Look down that track as far as I can see. Little bitty hand a waving there to me. Make me a pallet down on your floor. Make me a pallet down on your floor. Would you turn a stranger away from your door? I'm worn out and troubled, my mind is in a whirl. Worn out and troubled, my mind is in a whirl, all because of the banjo picking girl. Looks down that track just as far as I can see. Look down that track far as I can see. Yonder goes that gal that made a wreck of me. Make me a pallet down on your floor. Make me a pallet down on your floor. Would you turn a stranger away from your door?
Well, sir, it looks like we're going to play a tune, another tune that Jim wrote, a waltz. We recorded it November of 2022. And it's a great album. The whole album's great. And Jim comes up with the most beautiful waltzes. And this is a real simple waltz, but it's really nice. It's called Fly Away Waltz.
It just gave me the feeling of the dancing, you know, where you spin around and around. It's like flying away. So that's where it came from.
Live here at the stage, the Sons of Uncle Henry's Favorites. And as Jim pointed out, WTJU is coming up on 67, pretty young, but, WTJU cannot apply for Medicare or Social Security, so we have to rely on the kindness of our listeners, and we're hoping that listeners are out there to support us as we get a little older with each year, but, we keep thriving because we've got all volunteers bringing this great programming to you all year long, and wonderful groups like Uncle Henry's Favorites coming in to perform for us all. Give us a call if you appreciate WTJU and the volunteers, including the musicians who support us this way, at 434-924-3959, or go online to WTJU.net. We do get some support from local businesses, such as Charlottesville Albemarle Airport. Cho serves daily direct flights to Atlanta, Charlotte, Philadelphia, New York, LaGuardia, Washington, Dulles, and Chicago with American Airlines, Delta Airlines, and United Airlines. Find out more at gocho.com. Cho, close, convenient, connected. But really, our listeners are the primary source of our funding, and without them, we just couldn't do what we do. So we're asking you now to call 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. But let me ask, of course, you all might be a little older than the station, but as a group, you're not quite there. You're coming up on 40 years, I heard. How did the group come to be?
Well, we opened for Santa Claus in 1985 over at the Fashion Square Mall. So we started out on a high point.
And we ended up here.
Well, I guess you were not on the naughty list that year. So. Well, I can see they're clamoring to get back to the music, so folks, let's keep those phones ringing so that Santa is happy as well, and you're all good boys and girls at the end of the year. 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net.
Well, we have kind of a special tune that we like. Our band loves the music of the Delmore Brothers, and they did most of their recordings in the 1930s and almost 100 years ago, wow, and some in the 1940s. This is one of our favorite songs that they did called the Nashville Blues.
I've got the blues, those Nashville blues. I've got the blues, those Nashville blues. Ain't got no hat, ain't got no shoes. The people here, they treat me fine. The people here, they treat me fine. They give me beer, they give me wine. I've got the blues, I've got 'em bad. I've got the blues, I've got 'em bad. Somebody stole that gal I had. She's gone away from me. She's gone away from me. One thing she left me free. I wish I was a turtle dove. I wish I was a turtle dove. I'd fly away to the girl I love. It's hard to tell what a girl will do.
It's hard to tell
what a girl will do. She'll win your love and then leave you blue. I'm going home to Arkansas. I'm going home to Arkansas. Gonna stay right there with Mom and Pa. If you find me sad, please go away. If you find me sad, please go away. Come back again some other day.
Thank you.
We're going to do a little switcheroo here, and we're going to play two fiddles for you.
All
on
right,
one
well,
number. You got
as they're
something to
getting
say
set up.
first?
Yeah, I'll jump in and just remind folks
Yeah.
as they're switching up instruments that we are here raising funds for WTJU. We've had some nice pledges in the last couple songs. I want to thank Bill out there, as well as Robert and Janet, who wanted to do a donation in memory of Charlie. And also Ed and Beth down in Danville, and Scott, who wants to thank his old mandolin teacher. I'm not going to say who that was. He didn't use the word old. I shouldn't have put that in.
Couldn't be me.
And finally, Randolph. So we've got some great pledges coming in, folks. We are here raising funds. Keep those phones lit up, 434-924-3959, and online at WTJU.net for the sprightly Pete Vigor and the rest of Uncle Henry's favorites.
We play a couple different versions of this tune. This is the Arthur Smith, Dusty Miller. Go ahead, Pete.
Dusty Miller.
434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. We're just about at the halfway point, and we're doing okay. We're still striving to hit those goals. Want to thank Gino out there for making a nice pledge. And you know, at an old-time jam, you start passing the jar around and folks enjoy it. Well, I'm hoping they're going to enjoy it as they fill the jar this time here in the
different jar.
studio. So give us a call, 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. Jim, what do you got for us as you switch to guitar?
Yeah, we're going to do something a little different. But before I say that, I'd like to say just a little something about old-time music, which is a community kind of a music. You know, it came up, that's what it was 100 years ago, and it's what it is today. And a big part of our community is this station, which gets together bands and, you know, presents new music to people and you know, sort of is a central meeting place for all of us. So I appreciate greatly what the station does for old-time music.
we're going to play an old ragtime piece called At a Georgia Camp Meeting. And this is a little different from our regular style, and we really love this tune. And Jim and I both had the same LP when we were kids. What's that guy's name from New York?
Dave Van Ronk.
Yeah, Dave Van Ronk had a jug band, and we both had that record, and we both liked this tune long before we met. So we are happy to be able to play it at a Georgia Camp Meeting.
1, 2, 3.
Just think you can't hear that just everywhere. So you want to sing something for us, Pete?
Okay, we're going to do an old-timey song recorded on 78 back in the 30s. This is from Low Stokes, and he's singing to all you rural people about being careful to avoid those city duffs. D-U-F-F-S. City duffs. I thought it was ducks for the longest time.
Yeah.
All right, so pay attention, farmers. Here we go. I am a jolly farmer. Last night I came to town to take a load of cotton. I'd worked the whole year round. I put my team in the wagon yard and bought me a bottle of gin. I went out to see them electric lights and watched the cars come in. I met a dude out on the street as the clock was striking 9. He said, "Come on, old hayseed, come take a drink, it's mine." I must have bought a dozen drinks 'cause it hit my pocketbook hard. I wish I'd have bought me a half a pint and stayed in the wagon yard. a hard shell church way down on Possum Trot. When the sisters learn about my spree, it's bound to make them hot. I went out on the party, I led the pace that kills. When I woke up, that gang had gone and left me all their bills. I found them down on the corner near Soul Salvation Hall. That drunken bunch was out there singing, Jesus paid it all. They put me out in the dry goods box, and Lord, my pillow was hard. I wish I'd bought me a half a pint and stayed in the wagon yard. Listen to me, farmers, I'm here to talk good sense. If you want to see them electric lights, just look right over the fence. Don't monkey with them city duffs, you'll find them slick as lard. Just go in and get you a half a pint and stay in the wagon yard. Just go and get you a half a pint and stay in the wagon yard. All right. Thank you.
You're listening to the Folk Marathon right here on WTJU on this beautiful third night, the 7th of February. Of course, I've lost count because I've just enjoyed every moment of every minute of this week, and I hope you all are too, especially when we've got Uncle Henry's Favorites up on the stage. Tomorrow night we've got the Buzzard Hollow Boys. Friday, Barling and Collins. Saturday we got a twofer. In the afternoon, Mama Tried, and in the evening, Eric Red Canarum, and then close things out with the Webley Twizzle Project. And of course, lots of great programs coming on in between. Heck, Friday afternoon, 4 till 6, we've got 4 squeeze boxes players coming in to play live for us. That's going to be a treat, let me tell you. So check it out at WTJU.net, all the details. And while you're there, click on that donate button. And you can also call, as I said, 434-924-3959 and make those donations. Let me remind you why we're here, and that is to keep WTJU on the air, going on 67 years, and it's thanks to you, our community, that we get to do what we do. All volunteer announcers, but you folks are there for us all year long, and when we do come to you hat in hand, and in this case, the jar that went around, thanks everybody here in the room that donated, it's because you support us, and great groups who come in like Uncle Henry's Favorites who perform for us during these fun drives and all year long. So do your part, we'll do ours, and Uncle Henry's Favorites will keep doing its part. We're going to let Jim get a little more water there, and then we're going to get back to the music. So here we go.
Okay, send this out to my sister-in-law down in Mississippi. This is called the Jackson Stomp from the world-famous Mississippi Mudsteppers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we're going to sing you an old-timey song called Run Mountain. Go ahead, Pete.
I'm going up on the mountain, get me a load of pine. I threw it on the wagon, I broke down behind. Run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, and there you get your fill. Well, I'm going up on the mountain, give my horn a blow. Thought I saw my own true love saying, yonder comes my beau. Well, run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, and there you get your fill. Well, me 6 miles from my home, chicken throwing for a day. Me upstairs with another man's wife, better be getting away. Well, run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, and there you get your fill. Well, I wish I had a needle and thread, fine as I could sew. I'd sew my true love to my side, down the road I'd go. Well, run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, and there you get your fill. Well, I'm going up on the mountain, get me a load of pine. Well, I threw it on the wagon, I broke down behind. Run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, run mountain, chuck a little hill, and there you get your fill.
The sounds there of Uncle Henry's Favorites live at the stage here on this third night of the 2024 Folk Marathon. My name's Peter, lucky enough to be here with y'all, and thanks to everyone who has pledged so far. We had some nice pledges over the last couple sets with Mark out there in Richmond, Emily down in Batesville, and Susanna and Paul right here in Charlottesville making some generous donations. But, you know, we still haven't heard from you. That's right. I'm talking to you. Put down that jar, stop sipping, and start calling. 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. We do get some support from our underwriters, such as Soil Keepers, providing eco-friendly landscaping for homes, estates, and farms. Soil Keepers manages lawns, athletic fields, golf courses, pastures, hay fields, meadows, rain gardens, stormwater facilities, and invasive plants using regenerative management featuring locally sourced biostimulants. Restoring health to people, animals, land, and rivers begins with the soil. Soilkeepers.us to learn more. And, you know, maybe you keep your money hidden away in the soil, so start digging, folks. We've got a little over 20 minutes. Oh, no, only about 15 minutes left. And, hey, we've got a challenge for these last 15 minutes. Oh. If we can raise $300 more, we've got someone who's going to kick in another $100. So $300 left. And if we do that, we get another $100 on top of that. So help us out. You do your part, and this long-time listener and supporter of the station is going to do theirs. 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. Just $300 more, and we get that extra $100. That's about an hour's worth of programming here at the station, so it means a whole lot to us. So give us that call. Pete, I'm going to let you stand up and give out that number, or you tell me what it is. 434 924 3959 and online at WTJU.net. All right, Uncle Henry's
Nobody can
Favorites.
do it like Pete Marshall.
That's right.
I dare you. I wanted to say something.
Yes,
if I
sir.
may. My granddaughter, Ava Collins, lives near Philadelphia. She's listening right now. And it's interesting because both her father and her grandfather are playing this week. Barling and Collins.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Ava's daddy. So
Gosh.
she's double dipping here. Ava, you must contribute. Okay?
You know you owe them.
Well, we're going to play one of our favorite tunes from the playing of Charlie Poole. Was recorded when, Pete? Like in
Oh, it's-
1937
Yeah,
or
way-
something?
No, earlier than that, way back there. Right around the late 20s, maybe 30.
Okay.
I
well,
remember that.
Literally,
Yeah, they had a piano in that recording,
1920s,
too.
like 100 years ago. And this is our favorite one from his playing, and it's called Lynchburg Town.
Named after Lynchburg, Virginia, of course. Here we go.
You get 4 potatoes.
You do, don't you?
You get 4
Okay.
potatoes.
One more time.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness, folks. Just beautiful music here from Uncle Henry's Favorites, and we've had some nice pledges in the last tune. Want to thank Arnie up there in Canada, one of my favorite banjo players, making a lovely donation. Shag as well in Charlottesville. We want to thank Jay in West Virginia. And Jim in Earlysville. So the pledges are coming in. So we're getting closer, just a little over $100 away from hitting that extra $100. So it's essentially doubling your donation in the next 10 or so minutes. So give those numbers down. Let me say that again. You should write those numbers down in case I forget them. That's 434-924-3959, or go online to WTJU.net. You do your part, we'll do ours, and that long-time listener and supporter of the station is going to do theirs. 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. All right, I hear the tuning's ready to go.
Yeah. So these are a couple of tunes that I wrote. One is a waltz. I wanted to write a modal waltz, kind of a minor sounding waltz. It's called Morning Dove. If you know the Morning Dove call, it's kind of a mournful call. And the other is World of Trouble, and you'll see why.
And I'll have to say, I'm going to do my best, Arnie, to play the banjo on this one.
Arnie played the banjo on the CD for this number
How many?
and for a number of other numbers.
How many?
I don't know. We'll find
We'll
out.
see.
Well, we'll do it until we quit. 2, 3, ready.
There you are, folks. More from the wonderful Uncle Henry's favorites. We got about 6 minutes left, and we want to thank Sandy out there in Bridgewater and also Randy and Kate here in the area. We're getting real close to the extra $100. All you have to do is your part. 434-924-3959 online, WTJU.net. Let me ask before you all play for the final tune or two. Anything coming up for Uncle Henry's favorites we want to know about? Where should folks go to find out more about the band?
Where should they go to find out more about the band?
Oh, we have a little website of sorts.
Yeah. I mean, we're old. It's an old website.
Give us a call or
We
come
have
on.
phone numbers.
come on down to
You
where I work over there on Dale Avenue, and I teach music over there behind the Bodo's building.
Our CDs are all available on Bandcamp,
Oh,
so
that's
you're
true.
welcome to look at that.
And I should point out,
Bandcamp,
we
that's
do
a
have
good
a link up at WTJU.net in case folks do want to actually go to the site and find all those things. And while you're at WTJU.net, dare I suggest you donate? Just throwing it out there. 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. Well, we're switching up instruments again, but
That's okay, we'll be quick.
that's all right. You Not a problem. And I do want to remind everybody, stick around. The Juddermeister, one of our jazz hosts, is going to be doing his interpretation of country at 9 o'clock. And then we're going to hear the I think it's the digital universe, the folk music in the gaming world at 11 o'clock till 1. And what I love, at 1 o'clock till 6 a.m. every morning, all throughout, we have got live concerts right from WTJU. So everything you hear all 7 days and nights comes right here from WTJU. So check that out if you happen to wake up, or you can listen to it anytime for 2 weeks after that. All right, y'all. Got your instruments lined up. Let me just say one more time. Jim Childress on the fiddle. Mr. Mark Beal on the upright. Pete Vigor on banjo.
Thank you.
And Ellen Vigor on guitar. Together they are Uncle Henry's favorites.
And thank you, studio audience. You guys are awesome. This is Sequatchie Valley.
Thank you all.
Uncle Henry's favorites live here at the stage at WTJU less than 30 seconds ago, and we're so close. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it, folks. Please get that last pledge in. 434-924-3959 online WTJU.net. We're so close. I'd say we're spitting distance, but I don't have any moisture left in my mouth. So call 434-924-3959 online WTJU.net. One more time for Uncle Henry's favorites.
Thank you.